in the game.
Juggernauts here at 11-1.
Only one loss in their conference. And what a head-to-head matchup this should be. Big salute to Coach Connery in his first year here as an Ohio State Buckeye coach, getting all the way to this Big Ten matchup and looking for some more as his Buckeyes looking pretty hungry here. And big salute to the Penn State Nittany Lions as well. C.J. Johnson on the other side here trying to take down Coach and those Buckeyes, who will be great. We're going to find out in just a moment here. Go ahead and turn this thing side to side. Jump ahead here. We'll pause for just a moment. Look down at the chat, man. Big salute to all you guys here. But it sounds like you're a little far from the mic. Okay, let's see something. I thought I'd turn this down. But, you know, the volume is one thing in game. I've tried my best to turn that down. But let me, I don't want to peek this too much here. Let's see this here. Test. Put this up. Okay, I'll come a little bit here. 3, 225. Right. All right, gonna turn it up a little bit more there. Yeah, it's just a combination. It's not always like that. It's only because of the big games with the atmosphere, man. It drowns you out there. Let's see. I'll come bring this up here. I did lower the stuff in the game though, and I will adjust this a little bit more here. I just don't want it to be peaking and scratchy. All right, there we go. But again, it's definitely going to be loud in here, man. That loudness is crazy. I hate to turn it all the way down. I really like the atmosphere. But okay, let's go ahead and get this thing underway. Buckeyes going to get this ball at the half. And Penn State will lure this into the end zone. We are going to get a look at number 7, C.J. Johnson. Feel the keys to the game here. And I'm going to tell you what the key is going to be. The key is going to be defense in this game. Someone has to get around these two QBs, Dylan Lewis and C.J. Johnson, and not allow them to attack like they've done all season long. Here is Johnson going to keep the ball. It looks like it was an option play, but he kept it there. And the defense gets to him there. A 4-yard loss on the play. C.J. Johnson now at the 14-yard line. Steps up into the pocket, throws to the sidelines. That'll be a quick catch there. Makes it a little bit easier here on 3rd and 9 now from the 26-yard line. Big Ten championship underway. Johnson going to throw one, has a man on the middle of the field. It's going to be a catch made. And a beautiful looking pass right there to Zachary Scarberry. So running to Powers. Powers with a nice lane, and Powers will have a first down, a 10-yard gain on the play from the 48-yard line. Gonna keep it, spin move, there's Johnson, and Johnson will have a nice scramble on the play. 2nd and 4. Crowd hype here in Indianapolis. Johnson throws one down the field in the traffic, and it is gonna be dropped. Surrounded by a swarm of Buckeyes there, can't reel in that football. Surprised the one came down with that one there. Interesting shot there taken by Johnson, and that'll be jumped on, and the defense too good as Jack Sky makes a great play on the ball there. Boy, he would like to have had that one in his hands here. 60-yarder is up, and it is no good. And Coach Connery on the sidelines, happy about that miss right there. And now we get a chance to see Dylan Lewis at the 43-yard line. Penn State, tough defense. Here's Lewis going to throw. Snatches! Going the other way. 30, 20, 10, and will be walked down. But not before he gets to the 9-yard line on the play. That's going to be the Mike Edward Schuler that got on top of that ball here from Dylan Lewis and not the way you want to start the game when you're in conversation for the #1 QB in the nation here. And that is a bad mistake here in this game. Gotta limit the mistakes, but as I said at the beginning of this game, defense is gonna prevail in this one here. Johnson with the ball, getting hunted down. That's gonna be a takedown there and a dead man as he gets sacked on the play. Brian O'Connor. For some reason I don't have him on my sheet there, but Brian O'Connor, man. One of the toughest linebackers here in the college series. How about that one there? Quickly tackled. 3rd and goal. Johnson gotta deliver something. Here he is on 3rd and goal, gonna throw, and he just dumps it down underneath the powers there. They're playing small ball here. We've seen a lot of teams get at this high stage and decide to play small ball with higher caliber teams. And you keep playing that small ball, and you allow these higher power teams, these powerhouses, to get their momentum, and boy, does it quickly turn around on you there. They get 3 on that play, but honestly, they really needed 7. If you ask me here. Definitely going to be a game of contestation here. Who is going to run up and down this field and control it here? Defense going to be very important as far as getting the offense in scoring positions and great field position to be able to score and to put on drives that don't have to be 80, 90-yard drives. So we will see what defense is going to help out their offense in this game. Here's Dylan Lewis on 2nd and 6. Bernard Mills with the carry there, 3rd and 4. And Dylan Lewis is very good at spreading the ball to all of his targets here. Gets some blocks there, finds a man. It's going to be an open man, true move, and he will be across the 50. How about the catch there from Steve McCaskill? And that's one thing about Dylan Lewis that the scouts like, the fact that he is very patient in the pocket and will wait for those routes to develop here. What a nice first down that was. He'll keep the ball here inside. Goes across the 40 and will be the 38-yard line on the keeper there. A bit agile as well. Got some athleticism on him. Will take off when he has to. But he is definitely a pass-first QB. 2nd and 4. Gonna throw. Has a man. McCaskill with the first down. It's a fumble, but I think he's down. We're definitely gonna review that one here. Definitely saw him down. Then the ball came out. Just waiting for the booth review to pop up. For the challenge. Look at this, McCaskill gets that one and boom, ooh, boy, yeah. Big hit there, wait a second. Oh my, they're gonna say that he fumbled the ball on that one. They take it from Ohio State and the Nittany Lions now with this ball. That is a big time takeaway by Penn State, and the Buckeyes and Coach Connery pretty upset about that one. 3rd and 10. Johnson gonna loft one into traffic and no good. The Buckeye defense surrounding the football there, and that's the way you grab that ball back after the turnover there. This has been quite an amazing series between the Buckeyes and Penn State. Ohio State, though, has been winning, dominant in this here. 6-2 in this series. Last time they played was College Series 7. Ohio State won that 38-20. Penn State has not won a game against Ohio State since College Series 5, where they won that 30-16. Before that, it was College Series 1. So this game has gone to Ohio State for the most part, and Ohio State looking to continue that legacy and move on to another conference championship. It's a quick pass. It's a nice one. Dagger over the middle of the field. Arturo Flores, who was highlighted as a player to watch in this game, gets it to to the 45-yard line. Fakes it, throws outside. Catch gonna be made. 2nd and 4. Here's Lewis, gonna launch one and has a man in stride and in coverage. Oh my goodness, what a dime to Arturo Flores. And the Nittany Lions gonna call a timeout as Dylan Lewis not afraid to throw into coverage on this defense right here. Everybody on the line, they're gonna run inside. It's a good looking run. He will have 5 yards on the play. A solid effort there for Bernard Mills. And Ohio State now at the 20-yard line. Top of the red zone. Dylan Lewis with the ball. Gonna launch one. No good. 3rd and 5. Cut to the side. It's a 1st down. Mills. What a game that was for the 1st down. Ohio State with a new set. Dylan Lewis gonna throw underneath. Has Flores again, and Flores is gonna spin himself close to a 1st down. He'll be inches shy. I think this is Mills still in the backfield. Dylan Lewis under center. Sends a man in motion. They're gonna run him, and it's a 1st down to the 1-yard line. Caleb Combs with the conversion, knocking on the door. Dylan Lewis at the 1. Dylan Lewis gonna send him again, and this time gonna be down as they get to him on the play. 5 yards out, 2nd and goal. Lewis gets a block under pressure, and he's down, dead mid. The Nittany Lions coming in ferocious on the defense. How about the play here by Mark Grimes, a defensive tackle, 1, getting back there. Boy, as soon as he got that ball, as soon as he looked downfield, he was totally being haunted right there. A couple other Nittany Lions in the backfield. Got to highlight Alvin Ballard there. They have him swarmed in on the play. 3rd and goal, Lewis under pressure again, and the Nittany Lions gonna get to him on the play. It's Mark Grimes again, and 57 getting real familiar with number 17 right now. What a stand here by the Penn State Nittany Lion defense. Mark Grimes now with 2 sacks, you see right there on the screen. And this is how you're gonna play hard-nosed football here in the Big Ten Conference Championship game. Oh my goodness, it's a block, and the Nittany Lions have it! Oh boy, he might be gone! And they walk him down. It's a touchdown-saving tackle there by Arturo Flores, but the Nittany Lions with another takeaway in this game. Wow! Oh, wow. A block, a big gain, 22 yards out. And here's Johnson to Powers. 1-yard gain on the play. Johnson hands it off. Powers going nowhere. 3rd and 11. Penn State gotta convert here. Throws in, it is gonna be incomplete. He could not hold on to it. Looking one-dimensional, just throwing the ball, running the ball to Abraham Powers right now. Gotta find a way to spread it out for C.J. Johnson right now. That kick is up, and it is going to be all to the good. Nittany Lions take a 6-point lead in this game, but they've left off 2 touchdowns here. So you love to see the intensity of their defense. You love to see the offense getting put into positions here, but this defense wants points, man. I mean, they put these guys in great field position 2 times now. They've only come away with 2 field goals. That is going to be the tell of the tape as this game carries on here. Can they get into the end zone against these Nittany Lions? Dylan Lewis on the keeper. 3-yard gain on the play. turnovers plaguing Dylan Lewis and the Buckeyes right now. It's good defense. 3rd and 7. Gonna launch one deep down the field. Jump ball, it's another snatching! And Penn State with the football. Oh my goodness. If you would have told me that Penn State would have 3 takeaways on Ohio State in the first quarter alone, I might have told you, you're wildin'. Eric Michaels has just made that a reality here. And Ohio State Coach Connery gonna have to figure this thing out. Man, they've got these guys red out here in Lucas Oil right now. Loving what I'm seeing out of the Buckeyes defense though. They are playing pretty tough right now. We're gonna go ahead and march to the second quarter. And despite dominating stat-wise in that quarter, Ohio State, no production on the board. Got a goose egg there. C.J. Johnson desperately needing a touchdown. Here's Johnson. Throws one outside. He's just going for the easy ball, and this is feeding right into the hands of the Buckeyes. And remember, I was telling you guys this, you got to make sure you're taking advantage of the opportunities that you're getting from Ohio State's failing offense right now. They got to get some points out of this here before these guys catch on and warm up. Starberry with the catch there. Penn State coming off a Week 13 win against Washington, won that 26-7. Has a block and a first down, and he will be down to the 25-yard line on the play there. That's going to be the fullback, Moses Burgess. With Ohio, with a Penn State first down, they'll run again. There's Powers, and Powers only going to get 1 yard on the play. Ohio State coming off a Week 13 win at Michigan, won that 20-10. Here's Johnson taking off, throwing on the run. Oh my, he drops the football. There is a flag on the play. That ball went right into the hands of the tight end, Vince Sims. They'll say it's gonna be, wow, it's gonna be a pass interference here on Damian Robinson, and Penn State marches down the field to the 5. CJ's been here before. Can they get into the end zone this time and not settle for a field goal? Throws, and it's a touchdown, Nittany Lions. Penn State into the end zone. That's going to be Tremaine Fogg. Oh, boy. And that's another nice play there by the Nittany Lions. And they are just getting gimme balls after gimme ball after gimme ball. And, man, this is going to be a 13-point lead. They're not going to risk going for 2 here. They want to get all the points they can possibly get here. Oh, there's a flag on the play.
Personal foul.
Roughing the kicker. Probably go ahead and add that on the kickoff. Ohio State got to get it together. Got to get it together here. One of the best teams as far as points per game, averaging 36.8, 33rd in the FBS. I'm sorry, 45.1, number 6 in the FBS. Oh, it's a good broken tackle. Nice run there by Xavier Gibbons. Yeah, so Ohio State averaging 45.1 in FBS play. Penn State averaging 36.8. Right now, 13-0. Just like a bit of a slow start for the Buckeyes. First and 10. Here's Lewis, hand the ball off, nice spin move, another spin move. And it's gonna be a first down for the Buckeyes there. Nice piece of running there by Bernard Mills. Here's Dylan Lewis from the 48-yard line. Handed off to Mills again, and Mills gonna go nowhere on the play. Great job there by the Nittany Lions. A lot of football left to play. Dylan Lewis trying to find his stride. Throws it underneath into the flats. Jump move to the block. It is going to be across the 50 down to the 35-yard line. How about that play? A nice athletic running. At the bottom of the field there for Bernard Mills. Here's Mills. Nice lane. First down. Gets to the 21-yard line. Up huge yardage right now. Mills inside. Loving what I'm seeing out of the run game right now. The Nittany Lions cannot seem to stop the bleeding there in the run game right now. They are getting ran through. RPO. Caleb Combs with the reception there. We'll get him to the 13-yard line on the play. Go back to Mills, and Mills can't get anywhere there. 4th and 3 now, and the Buckeyes, oh my. Is this gonna be that glitch miss here? Oh boy. Kick is up, and it's gonna be good. He's got it. So the Buckeyes finally getting on the board here. 13-3. And that's a little solid statement there. Something they can build on offensively going forward. Penn State has to make sure they do not let the foot off the gas. They have played some stellar defense here against Dylan Lewis and the Buckeyes. Offense has been put in some great field position, and they've capitalized off of it here. A couple of field goals, a touchdown. But you cannot get content and relaxed here against Ohio State. Johnson, 2nd and 9. Quick pass outside. Third and 6. Gonna launch one down the field as a man. It is gonna be jumped on. Great defense over the top. High kick going the other way. Dylan Lewis from the 31. Ohio State started the season ranked 5th in the top 25 before the season started, and they're pretty much back to where they were at the beginning here. They then have gone 52-5 over the last 4 years. Ohio State set a record for the largest margin of victory in a game. Had a come-from-behind win against Oregon. They defeated USC in the first ever college series coach versus coach game, and they beat Nebraska on their own field. Since their first loss since Illinois, Ohio State has won 4 straight games. Well, it's a nice catch there. Stiff arm up the sidelines, and he will be the 42-yard line. Boy, that work is definitely going through Bernard Mills right now. They've only given up 1 touchdown through 4 games. So now 2 through 4 games. 5 games, I should say. Pretty impressive there for Ohio State. Lewis with some time. Now he's down. Dead man. More of that Nittany Lion defense haunting the Buckeye quarterback right there. Alvin Ballard back there again, coming off that left edge. Making it a 3rd and 18. Oh, good swim move there by Ballard. 3rd and 18. Here's Lewis. Plenty of time, unloads, has a man, and the catch not gonna be made, trying to go to Steve McCaskill there. He drops the ball as it was right inside of his chest, gut area there, and he just could not hold on to it. Tight defense on the play. That's going to be fair caught by Powers at the 11-yard line. How about the flip by Penn State? It's a good run there, broken tackle. Powers on his feet, and finally taken down there by number 99, Wyatt Harris. Penn State, man, they started off 24th in the top 25 before they started the season, and well, they jumped all the way to number 6 here in the nation. Pretty sack back there, but yeah, pretty good job here by Penn State this season. Had a great game back there in that close win versus Utah. Went to triple overtime with USC. Had that comeback from 30 to 14 deficit when they beat Minnesota. Only loss coming from Michigan this season. What a great defense. That's a great open field tackle there by Jack Sky. Penn State, man, since their first loss, they've won 5 straight huge blowout wins over Maryland, Wisconsin, and Purdue. They clinched a spot in the top 10 title game when they beat Washington. And I mean, despite his struggles a little bit tonight, Abraham Powers has definitely had the offense running through him. He's been the guy, the go-to guy there. Nice run. Dylan Lewis on his feet, and Dylan Lewis not going to slide as he gets to the 44-yard line. What a gain that was there for the QB. 2-minute warning here, and Ohio State on the move from the 44-yard line. Quick pass, wide open, and he cannot put on the jets, gets caught in the flats there. Great tackle there, and touchdown saving tackle by Edward Schuler. Caleb Combs in the slot, gonna get the ball. Ooh, and he can't spin himself out of that one. 3rd and 2. Good tackle. That's a great tackle there. Eric Michaels. Another field goal attempt from Ohio State. That one is up, and it is good. 1 score separating these two teams now as we are nearing the end of the half. What a game. How well has this one played out? Big boot. And that will be nilled. They're gonna have C.J. Johnson in the gun right now. Johnson unloads one underneath. Goes to a first down, and they call a timeout. They got 1 to give. Here is Johnson. Last timeout called, and now Johnson's gonna either play this safe or he's gonna try to take some shots here. Great field position for the 46. Goes over the middle, breaks the tackle, first down. And that's probably gonna be the last play. Actually, I'm sorry, it gets stopped. That's right, it gets stopped here. So he might spike this ball right now. He's gonna spike it, and they got 9 seconds left here. They'll send the field goal unit out here. This will be a 59-yard attempt. Big boot, kick is up, and it is good. Nittany Lions not sparing anything right now, man. Wow. A 59-yard attempt to increase this back to 10. 5 seconds remaining. Wow, oh wow. And Dylan Lewis gonna nail this thing. Coach Connery gonna have that talk. It's the Big Ten championship game going down here in the RFL College Series 8. Right now, number 6 Penn State out on top over number 5 Ohio State. Boy, what a game this has been so far. Thanks to all the guys in the chat, man. As always, league first. Appreciate you guys for coming through and holding us down each and every week, each and every month, each and every year, man. You guys are always here. Especially seeing all the biggest moments here in RFL College Series. Boy, what a game this has been so far to call. And this couldn't have been a better set of teams here at this stage in our season going down, man. Big Ten, you got 2 11-1s here. Number 5, number 6. And right now, I mean, I think everyone's kind of staring at the screen right now, wondering when these guys are going to get it together here. Averaging 45 points a game, and they've only got 6 right now in that first half. Will this be the half that they start to tighten up here? Ohio State has a lot of weapons. This defense can really get on top of you when they want to, but they've got to have this guy here, Dylan Lewis. They got to get this guy going right now, and I've seen a kind of a lack of intensity in the offense right now. It's been a rather still a bit here. So they got to try to draw up something different, not be so obvious. And they got to block a little bit more for Dylan Lewis as well. This pressure has been on this guy quite a bit in this game. Just like that, they're going to give this ball away. Ohio State, man, they've just been so dominant in Big Ten history, man. I mean, jeez. Big Ten title history, I should say. I mean, they've won, what is this? They won 6 out of 7 of these things here. Went to the Big Ten title 7 times, right? I'm sorry, 6 times. They won 6 times. The only team that won it was back in season 2 was Minnesota beating Iowa, but it's been Ohio State, man, owning the Big Ten Conference Championship. Season 1, Season 3, Season 4, Season 5, Season 6, and Season 7. Last time they were here, they beat Oregon 45-34. Oh, it's a good catch there in the open field. Abraham Powers was just talking about that guy before the end of the half and how much he has really meant, you know, for this team. He's been the main guy the majority of this year here, and he's a finalist for several different Offensive Player Awards. Right now, giving fits Ohio State. C.J. Johnson is definitely slowing this game down, and why not? Burn that clock, man. Throws, and it's a dime thrown to the 34-yard line. Gets it to his tight end there. Looks like that was Marco Stenard. Oh, good blocking, Powers! Oh my! What a run! How about the explosiveness there from Abraham Powers? I formation here, 17 yards out, toss to Powers, good block, it bends the corner, 10, it gets down to the 6-yard line. Abraham Powers, looking like a pistol right now, this guy, man. Pass explosive here, 1st and goal. Johnson gonna throw, end zone, touchdown, Nittany Lions. Zachary Scarberry into the end zone. Wow, oh wow. And Zachary Scarberry just last night declared for the RFL draft, and that means that every Penn State user player, C.J. Johnson, Zachary Scarberry, Kenzo Yuto, and Zion Anderson have declared for the RFL draft that's going down this December after Christmas, man. Make sure you're with us after Christmas Day, that Friday. We are gonna be live with the RFL College Series. Been a lot of kids, a lot of prospects, declaring. Can't wait to see how that's gonna go down as they start their careers here in the RFL. To 6, Penn State right now. Good blocks, spin move, and finally take it out to the stiff arm on the end of it there. Oh my, what? What a move. 17-point lead for Penn State. Time of the essence here for Ohio State. Ooh, he gets clipped in the back there. Edward Schuler, the mic man, just ran right into Dylan Lewis and said, no, sir, going nowhere on that one. 2nd and 12. Oh, takes them down. Gibbons can't get out of the backfield there. Dylan Lewis throwing. Very conservative game, I can say, from Ohio State right now. Almost resembling a West Coast style of an offense. I'm sure why they decided to be so conservative with the football and Dylan Lewis, but they really are not taking a lot of shots. Everything's been 5 to 10 yards as far as passes go. Here's CJ now in the 23. Throws. Yeah, I'm not sure why they've been this conservative in this game. Oh, CJ with plenty of time. Oh, he just missed it. He was wide open too. Ohio State very lucky that ball was overthrown there. Turned by JaQuincy Harper, the 46. Here is Dylan Lewis now. He's had the ball so many times tonight. It's been hard getting yardage. It's a first down there with Caleb Combs. Definitely need to see Caleb Combs getting more shots, more targets thrown at him. No, he can turn up fast. Gets it low to McCaskill there. They've got Mills on the line. They're gonna throw. Oh my! Sorry, that was McCaskill. Quick pass. First down. Was just gonna ask about Kevin Brown. That's probably his first catch of the game. On the 27. Dylan Lewis on the move a bit here. 1st and 10. Here's Lewis, throws underneath and just dumps it down to Gibbons. Gibbons going nowhere on that one. Another good defensive play there by the Nittany Lions. And everything's just been short, man. 5 to 10 yard passes for Dylan Lewis in this game. Yeah, another short one there. I mean, what is going on? If I'm Ohio State, man, I got to get more aggressive. There is Lewis with a first down. I want to see these guys get aggressive. I want them to tell this Nittany Lion defense, hey, we've got the studs here. We got the stars. Be more aggressive with this football here. One right there, incomplete, 2nd and 10. Here's Lewis. Throws one, end zone. Oh my, almost a snatching on the play. Edward Schuler, the mic man, has been phenomenal in this game. Oh, he just dumps it underneath there, and they are miscommunicating left and right on the field. Incomplete. They're gonna have to settle for 3 to make it 9. And he gets it, 23 to 9 now. Wow. What a struggle this has been for the Buckeyes here in the biggest game, biggest moment for them this season, man. And well, not looking good right now. Oh, Coach Connery's been putting in a lot of work with Ohio State, man. So still time, though. Still a lot of time left on the clock to turn things around. This is definitely Penn State's game to lose by all means here. appearance here in the Big Ten Championship. This will be their first ever win. If they can get a win here in the Big Ten Championship. Right now, the hometown guys, man, are trying to get a win here. Ohio State, man, they got a few players here. Oh my goodness! What a gain that's gonna be for JaQuincy Harper as he gets to the 25. And that's something they needed there for the morale. Lewis gonna throw, has the man in stride. Gibbons fumbles. Penn State ball. 20, 30, 40, and finally taken down. Another turnover, another takeaway by Penn State. Man, what is going on? You know, it was that last little reach out there by Gibbons, you know. You gotta tuck the football, man. You had the first down, you didn't need to stretch, you had the first down, and he gets caught up. He gets caught up in that one, that's a fumble. He did not need to stretch, he had the first down. Wow. Throws, incomplete. Playing Indiana here, talking about the hometown game for the Ohio State players. Dylan Lewis, Russell Shackelford, Jack Sky, Patrick Connery, all here from Indianapolis, Indiana. Boy, feeling like an away game though, as Penn State dominating right now. Second and 10. Fourth and final quarter going down. Look at those stats right there. Still dominant stat-wise. Ohio State dominating the game, but, or having the edge, I guess I should say, not dominating, but Penn State with the points on the board, with the lead right now, 23-9, and at this point, Dylan Lewis has to put this ball into the end zone. Got to find a way to get this ball in the end zone. And this is more of this here. This is something that has not been working well for them in this game here. This underneath stuff, man, it's not working. They got to get this ball down the field. Here's Lewis, gonna throw. There's the man, and Combs has it for a first down. That's what you want to see, man. You know, all last year with Caleb Houston, man, they took those shots, medium, deep part of the field. They gotta get this ball down the field here. All this underneath stuff is not working out right now. There it is. Combs gonna have the first down. There it is. You gotta find your playmakers here. It's a great pass right there, and this is looking like Ohio State now. 7 yards out. Throws. Jump move, and it will be down to the 1. I form. They're going to run. Bernard Mills, end zone, touchdown, Buckeyes! How do you like that there? A great drive. And finally, an impressive drive by the Buckeyes. That was beautifully drawn up by Coach Connery there. And how about Bernard Mills with a little bit of a hezzy right there, letting the blocks engage and then going right into the end zone on the play here. To make it 16 and down by 7. We got us a game. Turn us up in the chat. Smash the like button if you like what you're seeing, liking what you're hearing, feeling the vibes. The RFL College Series Season 8 Big Ten Conference Championship game. We got number 6 versus number 5 going down. Who will be victorious in this game? 13 minutes left. 2nd and 8. CJ cannot take the foot off the gas. Throws. Ooh, boy, incomplete there. 3rd and 8. Big 3rd down for Ohio State. They've only got 4 guys on the line. They send the pressure. Johnson throws, and they can't get to him. They beat him. They beat the defense on that one for a 1st down. Excellent job there, execution-wise, by the offense. Keeper, Johnson, jump move, Johnson! To the 37-yard line, 2nd and 3. Dangerous run, but he gets the gain on the play. 2nd and 3. And I don't see enough pressure here from Ohio State. There you go. Fill the gaps. Good tackle. 3rd and 3. Johnson dumps it underneath. 1st down, Nittany Lions. How about Abraham Powers? Throws, has a man, that seam, it killed him on the play. Boy, he dropped that ball so fast into the seam there. Vince Sims could not drop that football. What a game. Quick pass outside. Ooh, gets stood up there. He's running by Powers. 3rd and 3. Powers is running downhill right now. Ohio State cannot stop that. Throws. Catch gonna be reeled in. Excellent grab there by Tremaine Fogg. Man, as soon as Ohio State starts building up that morale, here comes the Nittany Lions, man, pouncing right back. There's Powers. Gets stood up there. And at the moment, you're down to yourself right now if you're Ohio State because you're giving up all this field position here, and you're probably going to give up another field goal for these guys now. 3rd and 6. In the pocket, going to throw one underneath, and oh, he ran side. He had the 1st down. He decided to run to the sidelines and 4th and 1. They're going to go for it again. Failed last time. 4th and 1. They're going to hand it off to Powers. Nowhere. They get the stop, and that might be one of the biggest stops of the game. Oh, my goodness. Why would they be so aggressive here in the 4th? Going for it twice. What in the world is going on? Lewis gonna throw as a man. It's a room to run. Gets across the 35 to the 37-yard line. 23-16. Don't leave your seats. Dylan Lewis with the ball. 1st and 10 from 37. Making some adjustments. Lewis passes, throws. Catch is gonna be made. 2nd and 1. Gotta attack deep. Gotta test these quarterbacks and safeties. They have the talent around them. It's a good run. They've got the talent around them. Love what they've been able to do with Bernard Mills, but they got to get down this field here. Been too conservative in this game. Here is Lewis. Gonna throw. 2nd and 5. Gibbons, gonna be stuffed. 3rd and 8. 3-yard loss in the play. Cannot afford a screen. Here is Lewis. Throws. Ball caught. Oh my goodness. The Houdini trick. Oh my goodness. Kelvin Brown. Beautiful catch. And then the 2nd and 3rd effort here. Look at this here, man. Kelvin Brown. Catch. Broken tackle. Oh my goodness. And this guy, this is not the Oregon guy. I don't know if Smitty's here right now. That's not the guy from Oregon. Wasn't there a Kelvin Brown on Oregon? That cannot be the same guy, man. I remember a big wide receiver had the same name, I want to say. Maybe it's a coincidence. If you know, you know. Let me know in the chat right now. In the pocket. Oh, Lewis. Ugly play. Great defense there by the Nittany Lions. Here is Lewis. Catch made. Gets it to the 22-yard line. Lewis in the pocket. Lewis, oh my, just gets the ball out. But boy, oh boy. 4th and 4. Lewis gotta get this converted. The catch is made. First down. It's a first down. That timeout's gonna be called by the Buckeyes. Maybe wanting to breathe it and they call the timeout. They had the first down. Lewis throws, and it's a first down. McCaskill. 2-minute warning upon us. Ohio State from the 4, knocking on the door. McCaskill gonna be stood up. Tried to run that end around that time. Nittany Lions all over it there. 1:30 remaining. Throws. Ooh. Damon Hicks getting demolished on that one there. Third and goal. Throws one in zone. He missed him. He missed him. What in the world? He was wide open. Lewis, end zone, Lofter, snatchy! It's a snatchy! Oh boy, Stevie Chambers! Oh my goodness! Wow! Clutch! Oh, Stevie Chambers might have just dethroned Ohio State right now here. Oh, it's the victory formation, boys. And we're gonna have us a new Big Ten championship winner here in the Big Ten. Man, oh man, Penn State played these boys hard, man. Oh, they played them hard, bro. And then it's gonna be the ball game, C.J. Johnson. Zachary Scarberry, Kenzo Uto, and Zion Anderson have just won a Big Ten Conference championship in what was an amazing performance by the Nittany Lions here. What a game. Big salute to Coach Connery and the Ohio State Buckeyes, but the night belongs to Penn State. What a game, folks. Wow, oh wow. It's your boy Mix, AKA Rob Roby. I'm gonna go ahead and sign out of here, man. But before I do that though, while I'm here, really quickly gonna go ahead and show you guys what we got going on here this week. Make sure you are live on the channel so you don't miss whenever we go live, man. We've got tomorrow at 7:30, Commissioner Smitty gonna be in the booth for that. Utah, number 19 Utah, facing off against Colorado, going down at 7:30 Eastern Standard Time tomorrow. Make sure you are there. And then, boy, Coach Connery, P. Connery, gonna be in the booth calling number 3 versus number 1, LSU versus Bama in the SEC championship game. And then we're gonna have Jackson State and Liberty going at it on Wednesday. That is going to be a premier game going down at Williams Stadium at 6 p.m. Don't want to miss that one there. It's the CUSA championship game going down between Jackson State and Liberty. And then we will have the Raging Cajuns and the Appalachian Mountaineers going down the Sun Belt Football Championship. That'll be at 4 p.m. Sorry, got that back up there. There'll be a Kid Buer Stadium for that game. And then we will have the Boise State game in the football championship, Mountain West Football Championship, going down against Wyoming. It's going to be the Boise State Broncos and the Wyoming Cowboys going down in that game. And then we will have Toledo and the University of Buffalo going down 8 p.m. at Ford Field in the MAC championship game. Should be a great game. Then we'll have Memphis versus Tulane going down November 6th at 8 p.m. at Ullman Stadium. Should be a great game as well. The American Football Championship, Memphis versus Tulane, man, should be a great game. Big salute to all of the guys who came out this evening to check us out here. You saw the Nittany Lions, man, get it done here. 23-16 against number 5 Ohio State. It's your boy Mix, aka Rob Roby. I will see you guys next time. As always, League First. big salute to Miami and Clemson, man, where they send threats, man, to my email, man. Yeah, number 11 Miami and number 2 Clemson going down this Friday night as well, man. 9 to 12. No, that should be a great game as well, man. CP and Diamond Armani, man. So can't wait to see Dante Taylor, Colorado out there, man. All the guys out there supporting Cavs and listening to them. All right, it's your boy Mix, a.k.a. Rob Brody, man. Love you guys. I'll see you in the chat. Good night.